Welcome to Instant Story episode. Welcome to Instant Story episode 7, I think 6 ya.
6.
Episode
Not 7, man.
Sorry, Instant
Episode
Story.
6, round 2.
Yeah, episode 6, round 2. In this sixth episode, we're going to using a theme memory 17 Agustusan because this show will be published around 19 to 23 August 2019. So in this memory of 17 Agustusan, we are going to, on the second round, we're going to use keyword PEDICAB and sack raised. But the first man who will going to make the story depend on our destiny. Okay.
Ha! Be!
Go.
Be!
Go.
Be!
Oh my God.
No, I always win. Thank you.
Okay, give me. I need 60 seconds.
Okay, let me count your time.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, start.
Okay, I have to combining the word pedicab race and fur. Fur. Pedicab race. How?
But in my house complex, there has never been pedicab race actually.
Never been pedicab race?
Yeah. In my house complex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we have no pedicab.
Until now?
Huh?
Until now?
No, there is no pedicab.
Oh.
There is horse cart.
Wow. You never riding pedicab?
Oh yes, of course. But I in the competition of 17 Agustus,
Oh,
there
I
has
see.
never been pedicab race in the competition. 10 seconds to go.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
It's pretty much, it's quite challenging to make the story.
Pedicab race and
Fur. Fur. So,
have
in my mind, when I talk about fur, it reminds me to fur that I found on rotan bambu. Maksudnya, fur, chicken fur used to... Apa namanya tuh?
Sula.
Sulap.
Feather duster.
Oh, yeah. Feather duster?
Yeah.
I just know about that.
Kamoceng.
Kemacang.
Sula.
Oh my God.
Yeah, in Java we call it sula. Is it right?
Yeah, sula. Because in Indonesia, you can find chicken fur is used to make feather duster, right?
Yeah, actually, chicken is not fur but feather. Fur is like cat, dog is fur.
Oh,
Yeah, but bulu ayam is feather.
oh feather. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
So to recall again,
Fur
fur,
chicken aja.
fur itu bulu ya?
Fur bulu, but it's like cat, dog, monkey.
Oh.
Kalau ayam itu feather.
Feather.
Bulunya, ya.
Okay, that's knowledge for you guys. Fur. Okay, if I have to come back to make F story, that mean my story useless.
Yeah.
So my fur. So first story, memory that I can recall that will connect me with the fur is my memory when I have my first cat,
Oh yeah.
Around,
Named?
Bejo.
Ah.
Bejo is the name of a cat that I owned around 1985 to 1986.
95. You were just born.
Your parent has just born.
No.
Maybe your parent has just. So it was for Bejo is apa tuh kucing liar apa? Wild cat.
Wild cat.
So local cat, Japanese local cat in my place. When Bejo was small, he was like a stranded cat. Suddenly walking in my mother kitchen, and then it was, I think it was dawn, a little bit dawn, and then I woke up, and then my mother introduced me with the Bejo, and then I began to ask her permission if I can take Bejo and taking care of him. Eventually I have that permission. I have Bejo, but in most cases I don't really taking care of Bejo because when Bejo is hungry, my mother.
So you
feed
didn't
Bejo.
feed, or you didn't feed Bejo?
No,
but your mother fed Bejo.
Eventually, in terms when I asked to taking care of Bejo, that means I only taking care of him when he is clean and ready to hug. So other than that, like cleaning the
Wash bejo.
Wash Bejo, and then give Bejo milk or
Milk, yeah,
water.
yeah,
All
yeah.
the job is for my mother. when I was,
So
when I
you
was-
just wanted bejo to be clean.
yeah, clean and then huggable, ready to hug. Other than that, all dirty job should be my mother, and then I take the job, and then taking care of Bejo when Bejo is docile, and then when Bejo is dirty, I don't want to touch Bejo. It's had to be my mother's job to clean Bejo. It was for a while. Before Bejo passed away, what I remember from the Bejo is his fur. His fur.
What color was he, by the way?
Gray,
Gray?
huh?
All of his fur.
Gray and black, gray and black.
Okay.
So
Stripes.
strap black and gray, and it's pretty much it attached on my elementary school shirt.
Oh, uniform.
Uniform, because I usually after I go back from elementary school, Bejo is my entertainer because
Bejo welcome you.
welcome you, and then I hug him. You can say Bejo was my best friend when I was sad. When I was
Oh.
sad because of the grade, sometimes
yeah,
I go back home with grade 2 or 0. my
Especially mathematics.
and then my father beat my ass up because I get 2 or 0, and then Bejo will comfort me with his silence. And another story about Bejo that I still remember on my memory is when Bejo was, I think when Bejo was sick. When Bejo was sick, I take him to a doctor with the help of
You went to doctor?
with my mother, because Bejo is so sick that time.
Okay.
And then we are calling PEDICAB driver that time. Because we don't afford my mother. I think my father only have one bicycle.
Bicycle, not
Bicycle.
motorcycle.
No.
Okay.
Until-
Sorry. The transportation from your house to the main road was
my,
using.
my father take me to a school using his old bike.
So there was no transportation actually. I mean, a public transportation, no.
There is public transportation, but it's either we not afford to buy it.
But what was the public transportation from your house? If your neighbor wanted to go to the main road.
It was pedicab.
Oh, pedicab.
Pedicab, and then call, kayak link, call,
Oh yeah.
You have heard
Mitsubishi call, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
We pay
Call
some-
buntung.
Yes. No,
Yeah,
call,
okay lah.
something like
Elf,
that.
yeah, okay lah. Fan. Okay,
Something
okay.
like that. We call the pedicab. But
Driver.
usually pedicab is little bit luxurious travel transportation
Then?
system that time,
Okay.
because
there is no ojek, no.
ojek. I think most people are too poor to ojek. I mean, they use themselves, but not rent the ojek.
Okay.
It's pretty around 1981, 1985.
Oh my god.
Pedicab was pretty much trending,
Yeah.
or usual that time. Pedicab and dokar.
Horse cart,
Horse
yeah.
car. So this pedicab driver take me to the hospital to taking care of my cat. Then my cat, of course, eventually healed. And then next time I know this pedicab driver is when during the 17 Agustus, I became like a good friend with this pedicab driver because he's very kind. And then I think he also like cat like me, so I became a little bit friend with him, with the pedicab driver. He's friendly and then sopan
Polite.
taking care of the children gitu. I mean, as a children I'm attracted to him because he
loves.
loves children. So he taking care of me, he taking care of my cat. So we become have like symbiosis.
Mutualism.
I mean, no.
Win-win solution. Apa sih?
Relationship gitu lah.
Yeah.
Because he's like another friend that I have. I mean, different age. And when I meet, but I not seen him for a while until it was big pedicab race during 17 Agustus race. I think it was like 1990s, something like that.
1990s.
1990s, around
Okay.
1990s.
Early of 1990s.
1990s to 1993, so around 5 to 3 years. I meet with him again, and then I, of course, he asked me first, and then he take what I'm doing the last 3 years, and then at that time I become his fan on the pedicab race because he follow one of the biggest pedicab race on my village. He became one of the participant of the game, and then I cheer him up, and then I became his fan. But luckily, his luck is not on his side, so he doesn't
So
win
he didn't
the
get
game.
the competition.
Yes, because everyone just very good doing the acrobatic style with their pedicab. Like,
Oh, so the race is not about the fastness, but about the style of pedicab.
driving style, the acrobatic style
Yeah,
he
yeah,
used
yeah, yeah.
to make, and then eventually. But although my my champions do not, or my friend do not win the pedicab race, what I learned from the story, what I learned from this memory is, you can be friend with. I think it was a moment when I having friend that is far older than me.
Yeah,
I never-
much older than you.
Have you ever experienced like that when you
No.
were a kid?
No, no.
It was scary or
When I was senior high school, maybe I sometimes played football with the older people. I mean,
like 20, 30
yeah,
years
no,
older
no,
than
no,
you?
no, no, 10 years old, maybe. Yeah, I mean, at the time I was about 17, 18, 19, so they were about 20 something. So I have never got a very old friend.
It was
in
weird,
my-
right? I mean, why is it didn't happen? I mean, is it something wrong or something?
Not something wrong, but it was something difficult maybe because we have different word, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, different word. So yeah, it's hard to make a relation with very far different of age, right? I think yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, except father and son, yeah.
You also don't, right now you don't have like a close friend with someone much older, younger than you. You also don't have.
Younger, about 5 to 10 years.
Oh,
Yeah. The
but a child 5 to.
oh yeah, except my students lah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my students.
It was my story connecting the fur and pedicab race, and it was. I have to tell you that the story was fiction, so it's not real.
Yeah, of course.
Don't believe whatever you just said.
Our story is always fiction.
Yeah, it was the conclusion of the story.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Your turn, sir.
I mean, our story is real, but we add something more.
And the more is more lies we make.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And we don't care about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as long as we have experience and ability to learn our English structure.
Yeah. Our
communication skill.
story is mixed between reality and imagination.
Yes, and of course English is not the best. Sometimes you
Yeah.
have to mix it.
Yeah, I don't care
Vertical,
about my structure lah, yeah.
Yes.
I hope my students don't watch this. So they can judge me a bad teacher, of course.
Okay.
Okay, I will connect between feminism, oh my god, and
Sack race. Is it?
Oh, yeah, sack race.
Sack race and feminism. Have you
Fem-
seen sack race, female sack race? During
Uh,
your living time? Lifetime, during your lifetime. Female sack race. I
I
never saw
think
that.
I think I have.
Is it not scary? I mean, when they fall,
Yeah, of course.
and they're big, huge size, mak-mak gitu.
Yeah,
Enggak.
women.
Yeah. You know, with extra large woman.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. As a man, as a boy, as a male, of course, I appreciate women very much, and their feminism. And
Sorry. What feminism anyway? Sometimes I forget.
feminism is feminist. Something feminine. Is it
Something
right?
feminism?
Feminim. Yeah.
Feminism. What's feminism? Feminisme keadaan kewanitaan.
Yeah.
Equality, feminism. Woman right. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like apa itu namanya?
Kesetaraan gender.
Ya, Ajeng Kartini itu apa?
Kesetaraan apa?
Apa sih? Emansipasi.
Oh ya Allah, ya.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So women now in modern era, women are not only housewives, are not only yeah, but of course women are always under men, right?
Yes.
Are always under, because men are always the leaders.
And take charge and responsibilities.
Yeah, we have bigger responsibilities, we have bigger leadership, we have bigger
Risk to take care.
risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when we have family, of course. We are, as a man, will always become the leader. Yeah. And women now are also appreciated by their careers, I think. Because if we remember the struggle of Raden Ajeng Kartini to have same right as men at the time to have school, right? Yeah. What else? School, yeah.
Proper education and then
The education,
opportunity
school.
to get a job.
Yeah. Career.
Opportunity.
Yeah. So the point is, the right of men and women now are same. So we have same opportunities to get something in jobs, in careers, job or careers, position.
Yeah.
Sometimes we know that leader of a company, for example, director, is a woman, right?
Yes.
And the employees are all men.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sometimes we see
because
that.
sometimes we see the leadership of women are good enough for leading men. Yeah. Do you think this is a competition between men and women? I want to know your point of view first.
I think there is always be feminism. I think feminism in the negative point of view.
Okay.
I think they because they want equal right with men.
Yeah.
So they want to also have like having more than one couple. Like men can have polygamy, and then they sometimes want have to have
itu
that
namanya
same
itu?
right. Polyandry.
Polyandry,
Yeah. So feminism on my perspective can be negatives and in this point of view because but sometimes they do not want to take a risk because say they want same salary but they don't want to take same risk that men has to take.
Yeah.
For instance, when they it's like firefighter, something like that.
Firefighter.
There is not many women want to take that kind of job.
Yeah.
Mostly because of
Or builders, maybe.
some. If they want to take some equal right, I think they're supposed to also take that kind of responsibility.
Yeah.
Will probably take risk their life. It's in my opinion right now in a negative point of view. I feel like they want to take the only good side of feminism, but they don't want to take the risk or the negative side of the feminism. The responsibility, the risk, the chance to go to death first. You know, in the Titanic, when the Titanic almost drowned, the first had to be survived must be woman and children.
Older and old people.
Man has to die first.
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell? I mean, I want to survive too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something that's a little bit bother me about feminism because it's supposed if men have to take risk first, it should be women. You have to have same right too.
Same right, yeah.
You have to death together
to survive, right?
To survive and dead.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Because it's really risk. I mean, it's all in the war. In the war, it should be men and old men, and then children has to survive, has to be evacuated
Safe.
first,
Yeah.
right? And then it seems like to say man has to die first, and then
Yeah.
but listen, they don't want. I don't want that. I want only the good side, something salary, something control, something like that.
Yeah. So
Something.
sometimes feminism or equal right as women want is not balanced with the reality, right? I mean, as you said just now, they just want the good sides of feminism. They want to get the advantages, maybe, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So when men have to take a risk, men have to take big responsibility than women, and if a woman or women should take it, actually they don't want to take that big risk. In
Responsibility and
Yeah,
risk,
risk.
come hand to hand.
Yeah, because they think that men should have that kind of big parts, responsibility and risk. Yeah, for example, in a small family, right?
Yes.
So the one who should get more income, for example, is still a man. Yeah, in leadership, the leader actually must be a man, right? In a war, like you said,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
soldiers to defend the country must be man,
Mostly.
and then the who to rescue first, it should be woman.
something
other people.
imbalance. Something.
Yeah, imbalance actually. Unstable moment. Yeah. But I don't know, in the competition, yeah, let's say football. Now, women's football are worldwide.
Yes, even World Cup for
There
female.
is, yeah, World Cup of women football. And it's different from the male football actually. The male football is dominated by European
Okay.
and South American. Yeah, but women is dominated by America,
Oh, in
like basketball.
Female.
Yeah, America, China,
Oh.
Sweden. Yeah, European, but not all of those strong football in male. For example, France and Germany. But in female football, they are not as strong as the male team. Actually, so,
So
they're different.
So who won the last female World Cup in the world? I mean that what country won the last female
The
World
last
Cup?
female
Is
World
it
Cup in
America,
2019.
United States or
If I'm not mistaken,
Not
not
from
America,
Europe.
not America, but
China, Brazil? Too? I mean Brazil.
no,
Female Brazil is good.
Female Brazil is good, but in the last World Cup, they didn't have a good achievement.
Ah,
Yeah, I forget who the champion of
Female World Cup.
2019 female World Cup. But in sport, yeah, let's say in sport, the equal right to do sport are now same. In the
Sumo?
competition, so what?
sumo.
Sumo, yeah.
Have you seen
Actually,
sumo?
I have never seen a female sumo playing in the court, in the apa itu fighting arena.
In the ring, there's
Yeah,
no.
in the it's not ring but arena lah ya.
Arena.
Yeah, I have never seen a fat woman playing sumo. I have never seen that. I'm sorry. But-
There is none of them. I mean, there's no female sumo competition.
No, yeah.
There's no sumo.
there has never been, yeah.
Never been.
Okay, never been. But there will be maybe. I don't know.
That was scary.
Yeah,
Lot of fat everywhere.
Yeah, yo. But in popular sports like football, boxing, yeah,
Boxing, yes.
basketball,
Almost
uh,
everywhere.
apa itu namanya? Badminton, of course, ya. Badminton. But it tends to be general. Yeah, but I think football is only for men. It used to be only for men, but now women,
Allowed to.
girls are allowed to like football and to play football. Indonesia has
I never heard an Indonesian female footballer.
there is a team of Indonesian female football, and there are a lot of players.
And they wearing hijab too?
No,
That's
yeah,
very
some of
weird.
them, if they are wearing hijab, they can wear
Wow,
hijab.
that's very strange. And then
Football, yeah, female football of
I read-
Mid East Asia,
oh, they're wearing hijab. Oh,
Iran, Iraq, Kuwait. So the players are wearing hijab, but in two last World Cup, they were not allowed to wear hijab from FIFA.
oh,
Yeah, because of the rule. So they resigned from the World Cup
okay,
because
okay,
of
okay.
that rule. Yeah. Nah, So this equal right in the competition of sport and Independence Day. Sometimes the competition is not only for men, boys, male, but women, girls can participate in celebrating the Independence Day. One of them is sack race, marble and spoon, eating cracker, getting the coins from the watermelon, not sukun, yeah, from the watermelon, from the watermelon, and then catching eel maybe. Girls are allowed to take part in the competition as long as they are brave, of course. But there are categories in my house complex. There are categories, of course, for girls and then for boys. Yeah, so they are separated. But in sack race, to be honest, I have never seen girls playing sack race. But on TV, yes, in my house complex, there has never been sack race for girls or women. But I have ever seen on TV. And like you said, it was
mama.
It is worrying, right? I mean, if they are falling down,
It's like,
and the arena is, what is it, hard soil, hard land.
they're like anjing laut apa? Wung wung wung.
Yeah,
when they fall.
Yeah,
down?
they
like,
they
have you
must
seen anjing
jump,
laut?
right? Yeah, they must jump from the start line to the finish line in the kind of field. So if they are falling down on the way to the finish line, yeah, it will be a big laugh for the audience, a big entertainment, but of course it will be big accident for the participant.
That's what makes the game watchable, right?
Yeah, and then entertaining.
Entertaining,
Of course. Yeah. So we are having fun in watching the competition of Independence Day
Yeah.
every year.
Because we are enjoying other people's misery.
Yeah, an accident.
Yes, that's why 17 Agustusan game repeated almost every year because we are addicted to watch people suffering.
Yeah, yeah.
Something.
And what's that? Panjat Pinang, yeah.
There's no female Panjat Pinang, right? Can you see? Banci Panjat Pinang. I've seen one. But I've never
Have
seen
you
this
ever
video.
taken part in Panjat Pinang?
I mean, it was viral video, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Banci Panjat Pinang.
Oh, really?
I think so. It was long time ago.
Okay.
But no female. I think that's very dangerous. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
I never seen. I think. Hopefully, it's never happened. I hope. That's it. Our second round of our Instant Story episode 6. Soon, you're going to find Instant Story episode 6 round 3. We're going to use word pillow fight, and my opponent will use the word present or reward. See you again soon in the next round. Hopefully you enjoyed this very long show, 28 minutes. But hopefully you keep watching this show because it could be a new knowledge for you to get on the next round that maybe not that available in this video. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye.